You're not. Just saying, that is an illusion. What am I talking about? You're not alone. No, no. Okay, so it may seem like you're alone because your physical body is just like here and there's not like another being or here, or you feel like you can't connect to other people on certain levels, or you're just like going through what you're going through and it's just like it's all around. You're still not alone. And I know this because I used to feel the same way. Oh my goodness. I used to feel like I am on this mission and I'm doing these things and I'm like teaching all these things, and like sometimes people just don't understand, and it's just like it felt so isolating, and even the people that I had in my vicinity was just like I don't really feel like I can connect to them on this certain level, or in those moments where like I felt like I was just like floating around navigating this place and like neurodivergent, right? And and even outside of relationships, it's like you're still not alone. You may be in your bed right now. You may be in your kitchen right now. You may be on a bicycle. You may be in your car. You may be doing whatever, and you're physically by yourself, but you're still not alone. And it keeps going back to this phrase that was downloaded to me underneath the trees one day when I was feeling so alone, and it was separate but together. I remember it so clearly because I would have these moments where I was just feeling the weight of everything that I was feeling and navigating, and I felt like there really wasn't anyone that I could connect to that would even just hear me out, right? Without some sort of judgment. And I remember just laying there one day, and then I felt this pull, and I got on my bicycle and I started riding around town. It's like, what is this? Like, why do I feel this pull? And I'm riding and I'm riding and I'm riding, and I land underneath this tree at one of the parks, and it was separate but together, right? First, it was telling me, I see you, thank you, I love you. And I'm just like, well, those are the words I've needed to hear. But also, like, where is this coming from? It was coming from the tree. And then the separate but together. And I was just like, whoa. Yeah. One, we are connected to so much outside of just other humans. If you can connect with a human on something, talk to the trees, talk to the birds, talk to the bees, talk to the divine within yourself, talk to yourself, because there's so many codes within you. Like, the energy of your ancestors is in your body. Sorry. Just like I was saying, like my lungs are still like, ugh. Whew. I'm getting really excited because I'm like really, really feeling it right now. And I'm like having conversations and I'm listening to people, and I keep getting these flashbacks to like, whoa, I used to feel the same way, but I don't anymore. Because regardless of all of those other things that we're connected to, we are connected to one another, other beings, right? Other light beings, other human beings. And we are all going through things together at the same time, but we're doing it separately. And maybe our situations seem a little bit different, but we're still doing it. For instance, this is like the thing that just keeps coming up, Year of the Snake. We are all feeling the Year of the Snake. We are all feeling the shedding. Whew, my goodness. I also was just dancing for 21 minutes as part of the 3 minutes of gratitude to self, and then the 20 minutes of dancing. So I'm feeling a little bit from that, plus running Rihanna around a park not too long ago. Slow down, getting very excited right now. We are all feeling the energy of the snake. We are all feeling a shedding right now. A shedding of energies, a shedding of situations, a shedding of the narrative of our past selves. After the skin is gone, whatever was the narrative before, whatever life you had before, what other things that you went through before, it's all in the past. It's gone. You have fresh skin now. You get to choose the new narrative. The pain that you felt, the abuse, the neglect, the abandonment, all those nasty, dense feelings that you're feeling, it's gone. Those are stories. Tell a new story. What new story? What do you want to program this new skin with? And guess what? Do you feel the energy right now of the moon? Right? We're having a full moon in Leo. Talk about fire energy. And this is an energy of transformation. So, whoa, okay, snakes shedding. Leo, full moon, transformation, the things that you're going through right now, the shifts we were talking about yesterday, all of that stuff. It's happening now. And it's happening to all of us. No one is exempt from it. We're feeling it on some level. And so in those moments where you're feeling like, my life is getting all shaken up and there's these things that are popping up and like unknown, right? Like the unknown is happening right here. It's like, it's right there. All this stuff is shedding away. Get excited. You are leveling up. You're evolving. Age of Aquarius, okay? These are great things. Wonderful, great things. And aren't you ready for that change? Yes, change can be a little bit scary, but guess what? You're not alone in it. And depending on the type of change that you're going through, the type of healing that you've been going through, the types of shadows that you are releasing, there are others that are waiting for you. There are others that are doing the same thing. Imagine the self that goes into this. Like, I'm just like seeing this visual of you locking arms with yourself and just like skipping off into the distance. And there's this light and you're going through the light veil. And here you are. And here is everybody else. And here you are showing up as your authentic self, right? The wounded aspects of you, you've taken that and you've took the information and you've integrated it into your being and you've threw out all the other stuff that you don't need anymore. Wow, sorry guys, I am a rising Leo, so the fire energy has me like, and like my double air, I'm just like, okay, calm. I feel another beach day coming on. I've gotta like heal these lungs. I know the things that I am leaving behind, the narratives that I'm leaving behind. And I feel the dawning of myself just shining more and more as my authentic self, as like this self that used to be squeamish. Like I would know the words to say, I would feel things, I would know different things, but I would be afraid to speak them, right? There would just be like this nervousness that would go over my body. And sometimes like it would manifest in my body too, where I would like be really stiff or like be a little hunched over. But now I'm just like, I am ready to be me. Like all of me, unapologetically. And these are things that I have gone through my entire life, just like wanting to be, and like even the healing work that I've done to continue to take more and more steps into being unapologetically me. And what I have realized is that when you allow those old energies, those old situations, the narratives to just shed away, and you are open to what is you and what will attract to the energy that you're vibrating out, beautiful things, oh my goodness, aligned things. Suddenly, you're not surrounded by people who are just attacking you and judging you and doing all these things. You're surrounded by people who are supportive. And whoa, doesn't that feel good? It starts with you though, right? Sitting with yourself and sitting in your faith center and really trusting that the things that have happened to you in the past aren't going to happen to you again, because one, it is actually impossible for the same thing to keep happening to you. Maybe situations might come up that reiterate that, because that's the energy that you're putting out, because you're saying like, yeah, and you're attracting similar situations, but the exact situation will not come back up. And also, if you're determined to be like, I am done with that, and you create a new narrative about what you are attracting in, that's what you're going to be experiencing. And these are things you already know. There's plenty of stuff out there on the internet that say that. But I feel like I'm here to remind you. I feel like now is the time to remind you, because you're not the only person who's doing this. You're not the only person who has like muck to go through. And when you're going through these things, I want to remind you that you can give yourself grace. Like, don't be so hard on yourself. So I'm feeling really passionately about this, because I used to be so hard on myself. And I've had a series of conversations today where the theme keeps coming back up of it's okay to give yourself grace. Because honestly, that's the only way you're going to get to the other side, is to stop being so harsh and critical on yourself and having such high expectations. Because when you give yourself grace, you're saying, hey, I see you, self. I see all the hard work that you're doing. And you know what? Maybe you need a break, because it is so hard to jump from here to all the way up here. Wow. And apparently it's really hard for me to just stay right here. But I'm going to stay right here. The not giving yourself grace, being your own harshest critic, replaying these narratives in your mind, comes from a place of wounding, of course, but also comes from a place of people pleasing, because you want to be the best version of yourself for other people, so certain situations don't keep happening to you. But my friend, the only person you should be pleasing is yourself. even what I was saying in the other video. No one can make you feel a certain way. You feel a certain way because of some wounding within yourself. And I can tell you, and why I know this so strong is because of the line of service that I do. And just showing up as my being, and this being consistent over the years. Like, people say things and I see the parallels. I see, wow, this energy is consistent. And what's beautiful is that you're doing the work. And I just want you to be a little less harsh on yourself, because that'll make the work a bit easier. It'll make it fun. It's not about being perfect. It's about trying. It's about showing up for yourself. Gentle.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? What would you like? Would you like some grapes? If you go in the refrigerator, there's a bag of grapes in there.
Yeah.
They're all ready for you. You're almost there. Like, just get through this last bit of tough shit. Deal with the pain. Navigate the pain just a little bit longer. Ooh, oh my goodness. Yes, I sent this to somebody. You guys might want to write this down. This is, here it is. This is on releasing the dynamic energy from the superconscious place of your mind.
Mommy, I got grapes.
Oh, great. Do you want to go sit in your room and eat the grapes? I think it's a great idea.
I want grapes. Hey, grape.
Okay. Well, if you sit here, you can't have this right here, okay? You have to go over there.
That's grape.
So whenever you're feeling, thank you. Did you bless this already?
Yeah.
You did?
Peach, Mom, I don't want it.
Thank you.
I go pee.
Yeah, go pee.
I eat grape.
Long way.
Grape is the grape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a grape on tree. I want grape on tree.
Grapes grow on vines. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a great idea. So in these moments where I'm momming, I want you to really feel into what I've said. I feel like these lulls are divine. I just saw 1911 on the timer. So 9 is the number of completion, and all the ones are like reaffirming that and new beginnings. Okay, intermission again. Yeah. Can you take this to your bedroom, please? Go ahead. Take the grapes too. Yeah. Grapes. All done? All done? No? Take this with you.
And take my
Our bodies are extremely intelligent. We have so many codes in us. We're getting more codes all the time if you allow yourself to, right? If you release the debris that's in your body, if you move the congestion, right? And I'm referring to more than just sinus congestion. There's also congestion in your blood sometimes, the physical manifestation of that is like cholesterol and blood clots and all of these things, and it's blocking the flow of energy through your body. It's blocking the flow of the codes, and it's really important that we allow ourselves to flow our energy, because we're all doing this together, right? 2, 1, 1, 1. Release the negativity for this new beginning. And the only way you can release the negativity is if you get the energy flowing, right? And when you get the energy flowing, you can activate the divine intelligence within your body to communicate with you, to open up your third eye, right? So you can trust your body to do what it needs to do, whether it's healing something within you, whether it's purging something, and that could be physical, energetic, I'm thinking about the emotional, spiritual things as well. But it's, mind, body, soul, so it may be, may show up as like a sickness, however your body needs to do it, but focusing your attention on your crown, right? And the energy of the words sweeping through your body, like all the way down your legs, and like sweeping off of your toes to activate this divine intelligence. Remember when I was talking about the pineal gland and like the seat of faith that's like right in the center of your head? So like imagine that spot too. Believe in the words that you're saying. So write this down. Oh yeah, that was plenty of time for you to go get a pen and paper, right? I am divine intelligence. I am. I am letting divine intelligence express perfectly through me now. I am. Keep repeating this over and over again. When the pain comes up, if you have physical pain, if it's emotional pain, when the struggle is there, or start your day and start your day, end your days with this. I am divine intelligence. I am. I am letting divine intelligence express perfectly through me now. I am. And say it with conviction and really believe it. I am divine intelligence. I am. I am letting divine intelligence express perfectly through me now. I am. Really feel the energy of it. Because when I was talking about manifestation before, and I was telling you that to manifest things, it's more than just a thought. It's more than just writing it down. It's really feeling the energy of what it is that you want to manifest. And right now, we're just trying to activate your body, right? The divine intelligence inside of you to make this process easier, to make the shedding of what you need to release easier. And I'm reminding you to go back into your faith center to make it easier. Alternatively, you can also say, I am shown exactly what to do at all times and in all conditions. I am able to do everything perfectly now. I'll repeat it twice. I am shown exactly what to do at all times and in all conditions. I am able to do everything perfectly now. I am shown exactly what to do at all times and in all conditions. I am able to do everything perfectly now and believe it and feel what it feels like to know what to do in all conditions. And to trust that you're going to do it all perfectly. By the way, this is the book. This book was given to me years and years ago when I had ailments that I thought were hereditary. I was told were hereditary. Doctors say that. And the doctors didn't help me. They wanted to give me Band-Aids. Not like literal Band-Aids, but like, here, this will subside some pain. It may cause some other issues within your body, but guess what? You won't have that one issue. But you'll have this for the rest of your life. And you'll pass it on to your children. What the? The amount of pain and suffering. And then I was gifted this book, and I learned that it's emotions, it's these energies, these programs inside of us, it's the belief that's causing all of that. Right? It's the emotions that cause it, and it's the belief that makes it stay. So I start working on myself, the physical, mental, emotional. Started really doing the shadow work. And guess what? Four, 5 years later, I'm not dealing with that anymore. Like, I remember the pain. I remember feeling alone in the pain. Feeling helpless. Feeling like a burden. Feeling all these lower vibrating things. Because you know when you feel alone and a burden, you feel unloved, you feel neglected, you feel all of these nasty things. And guess what? Those feelings were the things causing the ailments to begin with. And it just exacerbates it. But yeah, I mean, if you guys want to talk more about like whatever physically is going on through your body, I'm happy to help with that. That's what the holistic consultations are for. And if you're not like in the local area that I'm in, video, like I've been doing a lot of video calls or phone calls if you're camera shy. And then if you are in this area, then yeah, of course, like we can meet up, because then I have other tools that can really help to dissect certain things. But I'm here to let you know that you may feel like what you're going through is something that you're going through alone, and you may isolate yourself. You may tell yourself not to reach out to somebody because you feel like they won't understand, or you feel like you're being a burden on them, or all of these negative projections. And like those are just things that you're telling yourself. And even if you happen to be accurate with those things, maybe it's just the wrong person that you're reaching out to. But if you believe truly that you're not a burden, that you're not really alone, you will attract individuals who will be right there with you and be seated in your corner, who can empathize and sympathize and just like be with you as you're healing what you're healing. And you guys can walk arm in arm. You can walk arm in arm with yourself. Right? No, we're not gonna walk, because snakes don't have legs and they don't have arms. So you're just gonna like slide through. Oh yeah, it's more gentle. It's more graceful, I'd say. you're going to slither through and out of that skin. And you're the only one who can do it, but you can find others that help you through the process. So you could just really believe and like go inward, because the others are within you as well. Like there's this whole like reflection thing, but then also your ancestors and your guides are like in here as well. I'm feeling like it's time to end this video. And same affirmation. I am a worthwhile, caring, and loving human being. I am in charge of my feelings. I love me. And y'all, 3 minutes of gratitude. I didn't mean to shout at you like that. 3 minutes of gratitude to yourself in the mirror. 21 minutes of dance. Oh, I didn't say this in the beginning, but I am Davi Jenda from @WeLikeBeans, the Z, and figure.8.energy on Instagram. And I'm here with you. You're not alone. Remember, we're all going through it separately, but together.